Good morning or good afternoon, Crockett Cougars. I'm Miss Nutt here. Today we are going to sign some paperwork because it is necessary for you in getting your iPad. Now, just to be sure, I want you to know all of the steps that are necessary to getting your student iPad. So look, there are 3 things that you must do. You must fill out the student paperwork. This is happening right now in advisory. The second thing is you must pay the $25 tech fee. Now you can pay this either at the parent meetings tonight or tomorrow or next week on Tuesday from 6 to 7 in the cafeteria, or you can pay during all lunches starting today. If you have $25 on you, you can pay today or tomorrow. There are plenty of opportunities for you to pay the $25 annual tech fee. And then the third thing is you must complete the digital citizenship lessons in advisory right now. So every day this week, you're going to be participating in digital citizenship lessons. Now your teachers are going to help you make sure that you are participating because, like you see on the screen, it is necessary for you to get your iPad. So first things first, I want you to see the timeline of you getting your iPad. Okay, so today is August 28th. So you see that right here. Today's Tuesday, August 28th. Today you'll be signing your student paperwork. You'll be receiving the annual tech fee form, which needs to go home and be signed by parents. We'll be accepting money during lunches. Today, this evening, is the parent meeting in the cafeteria from 6 to 7. Tomorrow, we have a parent meeting from 6 to 7. And then you have opportunities on Thursday and Friday to pay your tech fee. We don't have school on Monday. What? And then your final opportunity to pay your annual tech fee form, or to turn in your tech fee form and to pay your tech fee, is next week on Tuesday. So you have exactly 4 school days in order to take care of all 3 of these things. Okay, look at this calendar again, because also notice here on the 5th, 8th grade will be getting their iPads. On the 6th, the 7th grade students will be getting their iPads, and on the 7th, 6th graders will be getting their iPads. So it's very important that you are taking care of business this week and next week on Tuesday. All right, so teachers, at this time, you're going to want to pass out the yearly device technology fee form. It looks like this, that's on the screen, only it's blue. It's the single page, it's double-sided, one side's in English, one side's in Spanish. Okay, students, this page needs to be signed by parents right here on the bottom line and dated. We cannot accept your money unless we get this form back. This is kind of like a receipt for us to see who has paid and who has not. Okay, so this page needs to go home, get signed by parents, and when you're ready to pay your $25 tech fee, you'll bring this sheet back and give it to me either in the lunchroom or you can bring it on the parent nights. Okay, so teachers, right now, if you want to pause the video so that you can pass out all of the paperwork, you're going to go ahead and pass out all of the paperwork. So every student's going to get one of the stapled copies that looks like this, and every student's going to get one of these, the yearly device technology fee form. So go ahead and pause that video so you can pass out those papers. Okay, students, the first thing you are going to do is you are going to print your name on the front page of Exhibit B, the End User Participation Agreement. Okay, so you're going to print your name right here on this line on the front page of your blue paperwork. Go ahead and do that now. Teachers, pause the video. Make sure all students have printed their name on that line, please. The next thing you are going to do is you're going to flip to the second page, the back of the first page, and students, you are going to fill out this box, the left side box. You're going to write your name, you're going to sign your name, you're going to print your name again, you're going to write your address. Hey guys, no big deal. If you don't know your address, you can leave it blank, no big deal. And then you're going to put today's date, August 28th, 2018. Okay, teachers, go ahead and pause the video and walk around and make sure that all of your students have filled out this box. All right, what we're going to do next is we are going to go through each one of these agreements that you're going to be initialing, and we're going to talk about what each one of these means so that you understand what you are agreeing to. Okay, so whenever I tell you to initial in the box, this is the box that I'm talking about. You're going to initial each one of these boxes as we go through and discuss what each one of these agreements mean. Okay, so here we go. The first one, data monitoring. The first box says, I understand that I need to monitor my data usage so that it does not exceed 5 gigabytes per month and that I may not stream audio or video except in connection with the program, aka school, and that I may not stream games. What this means is that you need to be monitoring how much data you're using each month. You can track that by going to settings, clicking on cellular data, and looking right here during this current period. It'll tell you how many gigabytes you have used. Now, you are agreeing by initialing this box and receiving an iPad, you are agreeing that you are only going to use this data for school, not to watch people play video games on YouTube, not to stream music on YouTube. Go ahead and initial that first box. Teachers, go ahead and pause that video to make sure that every student has initialed every box. All right, the second box. The second box says, I agree not to download any billable or paid application or apps. Now, you guys don't have access to the App Store. You have access to the app portal, which will allow you to download Irving ISD approved apps, so this should not be a problem. Go ahead and initial that second box. The third box says, I agree not to use the personal hotspot on the device or allow any other devices to access the device's personal hotspot. Okay, in settings, you have a personal hotspot. This should remain off at all times. Remember, this device is only for you to use for school. It's not for you to be able to use data on your cell phone and stream videos. Okay? This is really easy to see who is using their personal hotspot because all I have to do is walk down the hallway with my Wi-Fi on and it'll show me what Wi-Fis are available and I can see your personal hotspot. Okay? So please do not use the personal hotspot. By signing this piece of paper and receiving an iPad, you are agreeing to not use the personal hotspot. So teachers, go ahead and pause the video and make sure that every student initials the third box. The fourth box says, I agree not to remove any hardware like the SIM card or software from the device unless authorized by Verizon. This means do not remove the case ever. For any reason, ever, never. Do not remove the case because you do not have authorization from Verizon or me, Miss Nutt. Okay? So, every student needs to initial that fourth box. Teacher, go ahead and pause the video to make sure that every student initials that fourth box. The fifth box says, I agree to use my assigned device only within the 50 states of the United States of America. Don't take the device outside of America. Go ahead and initial that fifth box. The sixth box says, I agree not to make international calls or send international text, video, or picture messages, including calls and messages to Canada and Mexico. You don't have access to the Messages app, but if you did, you, by taking an iPad, are agreeing to not use that to make international calls or texts. So go ahead and initial that sixth box. The seventh box. If my assigned wireless device is lost or stolen, I agree to report it immediately to Irving ISD. Keep calm and report immediately. If your device is lost or stolen, do not panic. You need to tell your teacher, any adult in this building, you need to tell them immediately so that we can find it immediately. Every student right now needs to initial the 7th box. Teachers, if you need to pause, go ahead and make sure that every student has initialed that 7th box. The 8th box. I understand that if my assigned device is lost or stolen or damaged, I may receive 1 replacement at the discretion of the district. In other words, if a device is lost, stolen, or damaged, the student will be issued a loaner device that will stay on campus until the original device is is found or repaired. So guys, this is different from last year. If you damage, lose, or your device is stolen, you will not receive another iPad to take home. You will be borrowing one until your original device is either fixed or found. Okay, so please be aware of that and go ahead and initial that 8th box. Teachers, please make sure every student initials that 8th box. The 9th box. I understand that if I receive a replacement or a loaner device and the replacement device is lost, stolen, or damaged, I may be removed from the program. Guys, it is one and done. You do not get to have like multiple devices. Okay, so please be very careful and understand that the device you're using this year is the same device you used last year and will be the same device that you use next year. It's very important to take care of your device. Go ahead and initial that 9th box. The 10th box. This is my favorite box. I understand that the device is for my use only to facilitate participation in the program and that I may not sell or transfer the device to any third party to use the wireless service for purposes other than related to the program, aka school. Sharing is not caring. This device is yours. You don't share it with brother or sister. You don't share it with your best friend. It is yours because it's your responsibility. And if it's broken, it's your responsibility. If you use all your data, that's your responsibility. Next box, the 11th box. I understand that Verizon Wireless, we need to go back. You need to make sure you initial this box, this other box, that box. You please initial this box right here. The 11th box. I understand that Verizon Wireless, or VGCCO, can suspend or terminate service at any time without notice. That just means that Verizon is giving us these 5 gigabytes of data for free, and at any time they can take them back. Okay, so just be aware that you are responsible for your device. Okay, teachers at this time, if you will please pause the video, I want you to go ahead and, students, you need to sign right here where it says end user and date. Again, today's date is August 28th, 2018. So you're going to sign right here. Teachers, you may go ahead and pause this video and you'll want to collect all of this paperwork, all of the stapled copy paperwork, the Memorandum of Understanding paperwork. Please collect this at this time. Okay, teachers and students, thank you so much for participating today. Teachers, you can deliver this paperwork to me at any time from now until next week. Please, as soon as possible, you can put it in my box or you can give it to me personally in the team room. Students, please be aware that you have just signed your responsibility to us that you will take care of your iPad. Enjoy!